What's going on, American truckers? How's everybody out there doing today? Boy, this winter storm is kicking my butt. I've been in it all week. It's wearing me out. Anyway, I'm in North Mississippi. Delivered over in Decatur. Now I'm headed up Jackson, Tennessee. Pick up a load going down to Houston. I'm headed home. I guess I'll give a little 1 month update along with this, after returning to Crete. I stay out until I make $6,000. When I hit the $6,000 mark, I'm ready to go home. Normally, it takes me a month. All right, I'm headed home. Like right now, as it stands, I'm at 7,200, so I'm headed to the house. By the time we get to the house, I'll be sitting around 81, 82 for the month. But 6,000, I don't stay out a certain amount of days. That's how I gauge my home time. It's by how much I made. Normally I can do 6,000 in about 28 days. Is about how long it takes me. I'm running good and everything's working out right. That's about how long it takes me. But that's just how I gauge going home. So that's what I've done for the month. I'm happy. Everything's working out great. Truck's running great. Company's been good to me as always. Got my insurance and stuff all filled out, ready to go for my health insurance, and so I can get some new specs too. These are prescription, by the way. That's why I wear them a lot. But anyway, I'm gonna talk about things I see rookies do. Now I need to put a little disclaimer with this because I'm gonna get some flack. I already know. There are experienced drivers that will do some of this dumb crap. But when I say things rookies do, whenever I see someone doing this, I assume they're a rookie. Okay? Because no experienced driver would do that. Has to be a rookie. It's either a rookie or what I call a special needs driver, short bus driver. Someone that wore a helmet and looked windows on their way to school. But it's not a real truck driver. I don't acknowledge them like a real driver. I don't show them the same respect as I do a real driver. Now I will walk up and speak to them for a minute and see kind of how they are, as to whether I can educate them or not. Some people can't be educated. They're just going to live in their world, and that's just that. But they don't get the same respect from us old cats out here. You want respect from us, it's earned. There's a certain way you got to go about it. Just because you got a CDL and you completed a truck driving school doesn't mean you're automatically going to get it. It just doesn't work that way. Hey man, before I drove trucks, I came from the world of gangsters. Just because you had some hands on you and you knocked old boy out doesn't mean you're a gangster. Just because you stole a gun in your back pocket doesn't mean you're a gangster. Just because you got a bandana hanging off the side doesn't mean you're a gangster. And there's a whole lot of other things come along with it. Trucking, no different. You want respect from me or any of these old school guys out here, you gotta not do things rookies do. Number one, first and foremost, all right. Now, when I'm on my time off, like when I park a truck, I'll do this. But when I'm driving, I do not do this. This is something rookies do driving. Wear sandals or flip-flops. Real drivers don't wear sandals and flip-flops driving down the road. We might get some slide-on shoes from Walmart, little $8, $9, but our feet are covered when we're driving down the road. It's just something drivers do. When I pull up in a fuel island, the old cat jumps out of his truck and he's got on sandals, I automatically think, oh man, that's a new driver. Cool. Cool to meet a new driver. Got to be a rookie. It's not an experienced driver. If he was experienced, he'd have on boots or shoes. Number two, parking in a full truck spot with a bobtail. Like you go to the shipper, drop your trailer, you're waiting for it to get loaded, or you're waiting for your loaded trailer, whatever the case may be. You bobtail to the truck stop. A bobtail can park anywhere. You can park up front with the cars and be a whole lot closer to the store. That's what experienced drivers do. That's what I do. I'll pull up there and park along the edge in the front of the truck stop. I'm closer to the store, and I'm not in an area where tractor trailers can get to. I'm not gonna drive. The last thing I'm gonna do, matter of fact, it's not even the last thing I'm gonna do. I'm never gonna do it. I don't drive into a truck stop and pull into a spot that a full truck and trailer can fit into. We're in the day and age where we're short on truck spots and it's hard to find parking. You're asshole number one when you do that. No experienced driver would do that because we all know how it feels. Only a rookie would do that, or special needs driver. All right. No experienced driver is going to do that. Rookie move number 3. If you're pulling through the truck stop and you're looking for a place to park, I can generally tell it's a rookie when they're not on the side that they're looking for a place to park. They're running down the middle. If you're just driving through the truck stop, you're not looking to park. Yeah, down the middle doesn't hurt anything. I don't know why I'll see rookies come down the middle of the aisle. You know, and then you'll see them stop because they see a spot. It's like, dude, if you wanted that spot, you need to be over there. Now somebody else comes along, they think you're just going through the truck stop. They pull up there, they done cut you off, and you're all pissed off. It was your fault. You know, that's a rookie move. Now this one I'm going to catch a little bit of flack over. I really don't care if someone has a CB or doesn't have a CB, but I have noticed most rookies don't have CBs. My CB is not always on. There's a lot of nonsense on it that I don't care to listen to. There's a lot of racism on it that I don't care to listen to, but I do have one. I turn it up when I need it. You know, it helps me out at some shippers and receivers because I don't have to go inside. I can do it all from right there over my CB, get a door and all, never even go inside and talk to nobody. So, you know, I kind of, when I look over at a truck and I see they don't have a CB up there, I normally assume they're a rookie. I normally assume they're new. You know, they're probably going to get out of their truck with a man bun, flip-flops. They probably drove through the middle and did a straight line back, you know. And yesterday they were probably parked in a full truck spot with a bobtail. Anyway, I'm going to add something to this video. I'm going to show you a little something that I do. It's kind of a safety thing. It's a little trick I learned. I actually got it from an old school driver years ago. I'm going to pass it on to y'all. And it's a way to hold the doors open. It works no matter what kind of door you got, no matter what kind of hinge you got. Sometimes when you're pulling out of a dock, that door will bounce. And it can come unhooked. It can vibrate out. And you'll end up catching the truck next to you. I've never had it happen to me, but I've seen it happen, and it can happen. And if it does, you're going to get an accident for it. It is a deal, or it is a preventable, not DOT recordable, but it is a preventable. May not cost you your job, but it's going to cost you some embarrassment. And there's a real easy way to keep from doing it, and I'm going to show you how right now. All right, try to excuse the mess. I've been in the snow for a week, so as you can see, there's a little bit of mess on the truck. Once this stuff ends, I'll get this thing washed. But you see, I got all these wires hanging off here. Every time I go home, I stock this thing up with wires, and I will normally, and I'll show you what I do with them. Let me grab one. Anyway, I'll take one of these wires. They're just like old coat hangers. Try to keep them falling. It is extremely slick. It's just as slick in the parking lot as it is out on the highway. All right, on our trailers, when we open them up, they go in here and then we spin the handle around and it locks it in. It doesn't mean it'll always hold. Every trailer I pick up, I leave one of these on it. Excuse me. Try to get this on there. Anyway, every trailer I pick up, I leave one of them on it. Because I'll use it whenever I'll open the doors and get loaded. Or even if I drop it, it's all right. I'll still leave it on there. That way, if one of the new drivers comes along and this door, he has the option to hold his door in so he doesn't have one of those accidents. It's more common to happen in the trailers that have the little hook and the chain. You know, I've had those doors, I've seen them come undone more often than these, but these will still come open too. Some guys will put a wire in each one. I normally just put a wire in one or the other, and when I pick up a trailer, I'll do it and I'll leave them on there. So if you work at Crete and you run across trailers with these wires on it, it's a pretty good chance I'm the one that did it. But that's the secret. You know, so man, this trailer's dirty. But yeah, that's the secret. It'll save you a lot of time and a lot of money. Well, y'all have a safe day. Stay safe. It's cold out here, so I'm gonna get back inside and get this thing put together and get it up for y'all. Remember, we're a family out here. We try to help each other out. You know, you see a driver struggling today, give him a hand. Everybody stay safe and keep trucking.